been preaching for about 30 years, and for many, many years, the general report was about 4%-ish of Americans are not heterosexual. And the argument was made, well, they're born that way. And I would say, no, that's not natural. And they have a sin nature, so maybe their desires are unnatural. We're all sinners by nature and choice. If we just follow our heart, we all go to hell. But we were told is they're born that way, so we just need to, need to embrace this small percentage of people. Well, it's gone from born that way to become that way. And it's gone from accepting to evangelizing. Just like Christianity has evangelists, we're saying, hey, change your identity and give yourself to Jesus. There's a culture now saying, change your identity, give yourself to sex. And so here's what we're seeing. Here's one study that is interesting. This is the Secular Pride study that came out. And here's what we're seeing. Every generation is becoming more and more sexually unnatural. Millennials are those between the ages of 27 and 42, 10% identify as LGBTQ and whatever the rest of the alphabet soup is this week. When you move down a generation to Generation Z, ages 11 to 26, that percentage goes up to 18%. In addition, here's what they found at Brown University. 40% of students polled at Brown University are no longer heterosexual. What we are not seeing is people born this way, but people becoming this way because there are cultural pressures encouraging them to be celebrated. And if you're a kid that is confused, or you're a kid who just wants to be accepted, or you're a kid who is struggling, as everyone does in their teens and 20s, there is one way to be celebrated, and that is for you to do things that are unnatural. And that bothers me, but what really bothers me is when there is an invasion of the Church of Jesus Christ. That's where Jude is talking about Sodom and Gomorrah, and what he's saying is, there's a line. God drew the line. God reinforced the line. God punished people who crossed the line as an example and a warning. And this apostasy is nothing new. In Jude's day, it was so powerful that it took Jesus' own brother to speak out against it. Thanks for joining me. My name is Pastor Mark. I've been teaching the Bible for more than 3 decades and head on constant collisions with woke culture. And I would love to get you more Bible teaching. 2 things you can do. Go ahead and watch the sermon in total and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll just keep sending you Bible teaching and we'll have a lot more fun together.